Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Easy English Talk channel. I'm Jason, your host, and today we're diving into an important topic: why English is important. Whether you're a beginner or just polishing up your skills, understanding the value of English can give you that extra motivation to keep going. Joining me today is our co-host, Julia.
Thanks, Jason. Hi, everyone. Yes, this is a fantastic topic. English is one of the most widely spoken languages globally, and it has so many practical uses in our everyday lives. We're here to talk about why this language is essential and how it can truly open up new opportunities for anyone willing to learn.
Let's start with a big one. Communication. English is often referred to as the global language because it's used widely across countries as a common language, especially in international travel, business, and online communication. Think about it. Being able to speak English can connect you with people from other cultures and help you share ideas with a larger community. Julia, don't you think this also helps us understand each other better?
Absolutely, Jason. English allows people from different cultures to communicate more effectively, which promotes understanding and cooperation. And this is important for so many situations: international conferences, social media interactions, even just making friends while traveling. Imagine visiting a country where English isn't the native language. You'll often still find English speakers around to help. It's such a powerful tool for building connections.
Another important reason is that English has become the Latvians language of business and technology. In many industries, knowing English is essential to advancing in your career. Companies from around the world operate in English, especially multinational companies. It's also the language of the Internet. Most websites, apps, and resources are primarily available in English, so having a good understanding of it gives you access to more information.
That's a great point, Jason. And let's not forget that many technical and professional courses are taught in English. This includes science, medicine, engineering, and even humanities. If you want to study or work in these fields, especially at an international level, English is usually a requirement. It's like having the key to a whole new world of knowledge.
Yes, exactly. And there's also the entertainment factor. Movies, music, books, and so much more. English is the main language of popular culture. Watching movies, listening to music, and reading books in English lets you understand these works in their original form, which can be incredibly rewarding.
And here's something else: learning English can actually improve your confidence. As you become more fluent, you start feeling more comfortable in various settings, like meetings, interviews, and social gatherings. And it's not just about feeling confident in English speaking situations. You also gain confidence in your overall ability to learn, which can encourage you to take on new challenges.
That's so true, Julia. And for those who are just starting, remember that learning English is a journey. You don't have to be perfect right away. Each small step you take opens up more opportunities and gives you a stronger sense of belonging in a global community. So, what would you say, Julia, is one of the best ways to start if someone feels nervous?
Great question. If you're new to learning English, I'd say start with what you enjoy. Find English versions of your favorite songs, watch a few episodes of a show with English subtitles, or even follow some easy English tutorials online. And remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's part of learning.
I love that advice. All right, to wrap things up, English is important for so many reasons. It connects us globally, opens up career and educational opportunities, provides access to entertainment, and boosts our confidence. So keep going, take small steps, and enjoy the process.
Exactly! Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We hope this episode gave you some inspiration to keep learning English. Remember, the journey might seem long, but the benefits are worth it.
Now, let's get a little deeper into how English can affect your stutter personal growth. Julia, I think learning any language teaches you a lot about patience and discipline. But with English especially, you also gain a more global perspective because so much of the world's information is published in English.
That's so true, Jason. Learning English opens you up to ideas from different countries and cultures. For example, reading an English newspaper or following English news channels can help you stay informed about global events, social issues, and even innovations in science and technology. When you understand English, it's like you're never left out of important conversations happening in the world.
Yes, and this brings us to another crucial point. Learning English builds your problem-solving skills. As a learner, you're constantly figuring out how to form sentences, choose the right words, and understand different accents and dialects. This process is like a mental workout, training your brain to think creatively and solve problems in real time.
Exactly, Jason. Plus, using English requires you to think on your feet, especially in conversations. You're challenged to keep up, understand, and respond in real time, which can boost your mental agility. This skill carries over into other areas of life, helping you think more quickly and clearly in other languages too.
And let's talk about another side of learning English. Traveling. English is often the language used for tourist information, maps, and directions, and it's commonly understood in airports, hotels, and other travel hubs. Knowing English can make traveling so much easier and more enjoyable, don't you think, Julia?
Absolutely, Jason. Whether you're exploring historic sites in Europe, visiting natural wonders in Asia, or experiencing city life in North America, you'll find English guides, signs, and tour options nearly everywhere. English can make you feel more independent when you travel, since you won't have to rely on others for translations.
Yes, and speaking of independence, learning English can also help you find better job opportunities abroad. English is the working language of many global industries, and a good level of English proficiency can set you apart from other job candidates. Many companies look for employees who can communicate in English because it makes international collaboration easier.
That's a great point, Jason. Being fluent in English can help you land a better job, especially in fields like hospitality, tourism, technology, and finance. Companies value employees who can bridge language gaps and work with clients or teams from different countries.
And it's not just limited to traditional jobs. Many online jobs and freelancing opportunities require English skills too. If you're into digital work, English is practically essential because most of the instructions, guidelines, and communications will be in English. Freelancers who know English often get more work options and can communicate with clients from all over the world.
Yes, and think of how empowering it is to work remotely from your home country while connecting with clients globally. English makes it possible to build a career from anywhere. It's like having the freedom to create your own path.
Exactly, Julia. Finally, let's touch on the Madardihu academic benefits. English opens doors to studying abroad. Many universities in English-speaking countries offer scholarships and programs specifically for international students. And if you're able to study in English, the options are almost limitless.
That's right, Jason. If you're dreaming of studying at a university in the UK, the US, Canada, or Australia, English is essential. Even in non-English speaking countries, Top universities often have programs in English, so you get access to world-class education.
And beyond that, Julia, if you're a researcher or a student, a lot of the top academic journals and scientific papers are published in English. Learning English can give you access to these resources and allow you to stay up to date with the latest research in your field.
Yes, and having this access means you're better equipped to contribute new ideas to your field. It's amazing how English can help students, researchers, and professionals stay informed and make a difference in their areas of expertise.
So, to everyone listening, remember that learning English is more than just picking up a new language. It's an investment in your future, a tool that gives you access to more experiences, and a skill that can genuinely enrich your life.
Exactly, Jason. And as you keep learning, remember that every bit of progress brings you closer to achieving those big goals. So, stay motivated, keep practicing, and don't let small challenges stop you. With each step, you're building a valuable skill that will open many doors.
Thanks, Julia, for joining me on this deep dive into why English is so important. We hope today's discussion has inspired you, our listeners, to keep pushing forward with your English journey. And remember, everyone, learning a language is a journey, not a race. So take it one step at a time and enjoy the process.
Thank you, Jason, and thanks to all our listeners. Keep practicing, stay curious, and remember that every word you learn brings you closer to new opportunities.
All right, that's a wrap for today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips and discussions on learning English. Until next time, stay motivated and keep learning.